this video is going to be on the Tucker Carlson Antifa, and I find it kind of funny. I mean that CNN and all of them want to say Antifa to try to make it seem like they're the moderate left, or not the moderate left, or the leftists that aren't part of Antifa are somehow not going to be. They're not. They have nothing to do with this. You know, protesters showed up at Tucker Carlson's house. His wife was home alone. We've all heard the story. Kids were gone, and she had to hide in the in the pantry and call 911. They broke the door and everything else. They didn't break it down, but they broke the door. Now, I guess my issue here is when you look on Twitter and a lot of these different places, which Twitter is trash, but you look at a lot of these different places, blue check mark people that are verified Twitter people and stuff like that, these people are saying, hey, yep, it was fully justified. I'm trying to figure out just how far this has to get before we can universally condemn such things. How far does it have to get before we finally say, okay, this is bad? Because like I've said, if you've listened to my videos before, I remember when I said it sure would be nice if we can ever come to a common, like if, I wish space aliens would invade so that we can finally say, okay, this is we have a common enemy now, and a common enemy can also be finally everyone going against a certain level of absolute violence on both sides. If it's done on both sides, when can we finally universally agree that it's not good? This was bad. But there's people on Twitter, leftists on Twitter, I think it was Vox or Vice's Matthew Iglesias, I want to say that's his name. He fully justified because Tucker Carlson is against the migrant caravan, which the illegal alien caravan. He's against that, so it's basically he has done the same thing to them. That's their reasoning. That's okay. To do that to Tucker Carlson's not even him. You know, I don't agree with going after him, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you're going to go after the person that actually said these things that you don't agree with, no, you're going to go after their family. That makes sense to you, and it makes total sense to these people. How can that make sense to you? You're literally going after someone. Are we finally going to get to the point where, let's just say someone gets killed? At this point, I thought that it couldn't get any worse, but I'm just going to say, if someone gets killed, there'll be people on Twitter justifying. Yep, it justified killing. I honestly feel that way. Now I can see leftists believe or think the way they do about abortion. I really can. I used to say, well, they're only saying that if they really thought it was killing a kid. If they really thought it was killing a kid, then they wouldn't do it. But you know what? I think even thinking that it would kill a kid, they're fine with that. Because let's be honest. Look at what we got here. They're perfect to put forth their political ideology. They are just fine saying, hey, yep, it was justified. Scaring his children. He's probably, because to be honest with you, if it was the same situation with me, I wouldn't even. I'd probably sell that house and be like, well, that's it, and go into hiding somewhere else. I don't know. He can't even have his kids, his wife, and his kids home alone anymore. He's probably going to have to hire private security, 24/7 private security, because people just can't take a different opinion. So I thought we can, at first I had hope for humanity in thinking that we can all universally go against something, and we'll all it's bad, so we'll make sure that we all condemn it. Nope, we're here, and here it is. Can't take another person's opinion. Can't do it. Nope. The left is going mad. I would like a stop to this. Stephen Colbert says this is a monstrous act. Dude, you people like you have poured fuel on this fire from day one against Trump, against people that support Trump and everything else. Don't act like you didn't. Now when someone does something stupid because of what you said, then and it's not. And I'm not saying that he went out, or these people that are condemning this went out and said, hey, y'all go burn. But you certainly helped. And if whenever a Trump supporter does something, I'm gonna say, hey, he didn't. Trump never said go do it or whatever. He never said that, but he certainly kept the divisiveness going. So if we're gonna call it out on the right, we got to call it on the left. But the left is even more terrible with this. Look at what they did to Kavanaugh. Didn't care, don't care. As long as I'm putting my political ideology out there, I'll drag anyone through anything. So I don't know why we're surprised here. If they were willing to do this to Kavanaugh and destroy anyone's life, then I understand they're willing to do this too. So that's my comments on that. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that. And like I said before, I thought that if we all had a common something to go against, that we would all band together. Nope. So basically, it would. I don't know. I give up. Anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe. Like I said before, thank you for listening.